Unboxing and first impressions from Super Fantasy Brawl, the game from Johan Eisenhuth. This is a brand new game from Mythic Games. It comes in this huge box as usual, same size like Joan of Arc. This is a game that pits players against each other in a very unique fantasy theme, with a very clean, elegant system for battle. There are no dice here. We play cards and control various heroes and pit them against each other in order to gain victory points and win this brawl. Thematically, we're in Fabulosa, where there are three schools of magic that they dictate things that are happening nowadays. So through magic they have decided to use this as a kind of sport, so that they call from the history all the strongest fighters and heroes throughout history, create groups and teams and pit them against each other, so that it becomes a fabulous sport for everyone to watch. So let's just briefly say that this is a 2 to 4 player game, plays around 30 to 40 minutes, ages 14 and up. The complexity is very low, 2.2 out of 5, and the publisher is Mythic Games. The basic category that the game fits in is fantasy, of course, miniatures and war game, and the main mechanisms are area influence, area movement, grid movement, hand management, team-based game, and variable player powers. So let's stop talking and let's start opening. It's going to be a bit difficult because this is a huge box, so I'm going to try to be moving mainly things around so that we can see what's in there. I recently finished the rulebook and it looks very clean and neat. Everything was very crystal clear to me. Here are the components. There's a huge arena board. You have 84 cards that belong to the champions and their respective decks from the 72 action cards. These are the minis. You have 3 miniatures belonging to the 3 schools of magic: the manipulation, destruction and creation. You can see them here, and the respective position of the players in regards to those statues in the arena give them benefits or obstacles depending on the card that is being played. You have the player dashboards, plastic rings for the 2 sides. You can also play 1 versus 1 or a team based, and you have 12 champions to select from. I'm going to show you all the minis, and you need only 3 to make a team and start playing. The game setup is very easy to set it up. How you can draft your champions either by casual draft or by competitive, and then some basic concepts. And here you start with the game, the player round and the game round. Basically there are 3 steps. You have the scoreboard phase, where the active player is trying to mainly score points depending on the opportunities that they arise at this specific timing. Then you move to the activation phase, where players exhaust cores to play action cards from their hand and activate their champions. And then you have the upkeep phase. Here you see the anatomy of the cards. Everything is very clean. The iconography, the art, the text. I like how these cards look like. You have the attack card, you have an example of the skill card, or an example of the reaction card. And then you have some effects like melee attack, indirect shot, direct shot, area of effect, and some other standard actions that you can use on the player board. Out of action, leveling up, some traps and their effects, and then the variant for the 4 player with the Super Team Tornado. So there you have it. This is a very simple game, but it offers lots of fun, in my opinion. So let me show you what's inside the box. We have, I'm going to put it to the side for the moment because there are lots of game trays boxes in there. You can see that you have the game trays icon. For me, game trays means quality and a good design. So let me see how they're called. These are basically these are the game tray inserts. So I'm just going to start removing everything. You have all these minis and all these boxes. Seriously. the content with Mythic games is always an inside joke, like you need a new Kallax for each new game they release. That's not totally a joke. You can see how many stuff come in the core box. And it was a very good price as well. I found it to be a very good value for money, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm opening the lids from everything so that you don't get the glare. And then I'm going to show you the minis before moving to the board, the tokens, and the rest of the components. Lots of plastic goodness, and everything is in this huge game trays icons. Game tray plastic inserts. So we have, first of all, the 3 statues. These are used in every game, and these are really heavy. Okay, I'm probably going to do some kind of 3D spinning on those at some point, because I like always the scalps and whatever they do with Mythic games. You can see this is Ragril, Master of Creation. And again, this is a statue that sits in the middle of the arena. Very, very nice detail. And it's quite hefty as well. Okay, so I'm going to start removing those trays so that we can see better the minis. It's a huge one as well. Okay, this is the second one. This is Esmae, Master of Manipulation. Explains the excess of hands. Gorgeous. I like the color of this plastic mini. I wish I could have skills to paint them because they're lovely, but in any case, if you don't have time or money to paint them, I think even as they are, they look gorgeous, in my opinion. So let's put them there. And then we have the third statue, which is the one of Garnet, Master of Destruction. He has a staff here, and he's holding some kind of fireball. Very, very nice. Sculpt. I like it a lot. Okay. Then we have... Oh, this is nice. I was just wondering how difficult it would be to put them back in place. But they have managed to put the icon of the champion in each of the slots. So you're not looking around endlessly trying to put them all in, like I would be once I take them all out. So let me get every mini on the table, and then I'm going to show you up close how they look like. I like the plastic of Mythic games. It's very qualitative material. This again is a very, very simple game system, but it offers a lot of tactical choices, a lot of replayability, and a lot of depth, in my opinion. It's a very, very cool system. Okay, so let's get those out. And then maybe we have those here. So I'm thinking, let me start by maybe putting the game board so that you can see them on the game board. The game board is huge. Whoa. Okay. There you have it. This is the arena. It's thick cardboard, linen finish, top quality, extremely flat. I really like it. So let's. It's has even the logo of the game at the back. That's great. So the reason I'm a bit slow is I'm trying not to knock any camera out, because I have 2 cameras. One for the live and one for the static video. This is going to go on YouTube as well. Okay, no worries, there were some rings that fell off. Okay, so there you have it. This is a huge board which depicts the arena. These are the location of this is the location of the statues. So let me put this here. There we have it. Okay, cool. Now, according to the setup, you have to put, they're color coded because the manipulation, the master manipulation is this one. They would get the respective base and be placed here. You see, these are the statue locations. So this is the master of manipulation that goes with the blue here, yeah. And then you have the master of creation, which is yellow and goes here. And then the master of destruction goes in the middle and has the blue color. Okay, you can see this is a huge mini, but this is even taller. So you can see, because you're looking from the top eye perspective, the difference in those. Okay, so we have color bases because our selected heroes will have bases so that they are color coded, and it's nice fact that you can draft your heroes and play them on different formations. Oh, it's really cool. Okay. Yeah, fine. And then we have more rings for the team-based game. This nice plastic coin, which I believe it's probably the first player token. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, more rings, more ring bases. We have some trophies here. I believe this should be most probably, these are the victory point tokens, and they are upgrades for the tokens. You have plastic upgrades. Come on, this is very, very nice. Yeah, instead of having VP tokens, you have this nice trophy plastic boards, and the plastic trophies go over there. And then you have also, instead of having, for example, the damage tokens, instead of having this, so this is an upgrade for that. So you also get, if you don't fancy the 3D for any reason, I don't know why anyone wouldn't like this one, but you also have the token if you prefer it to be flat. Okay, so many of those. But you can also have, instead of the damage tokens, these plastic damage coins. Look great. And these are the 3 denomination and 1 denomination, I think, like this one. So it's one from there, from one side. Okay, cool. And then those would be, this is the first player token, so instead of that you have this token, linen finish, great quality. And these are damage tokens. The card stock of Mythic Games, as I remember from Joan of Arc, is extremely qualitative, and this is again what I can see here. Just a test to see that all of them come easily from the punch board with no problem. So these are replacement for these ones. Have both, and these are traps, and these are the victory point tokens. Okay, and these are the manipulation, destruction, and creation cores of magic that you spend to activate your champions. Okay, setting it aside for the moment. Then I'm going to start bringing my heroes, my champions here. So each champion comes with its own action deck and its own mini. They're very different and unique, both the mini and the scout, but also the respective action deck. So they feel different as well. Okay, these are the cards. So this tray is handy because you can use it as a card holder while in play. For the remaining decks that are not being used, So you have these cards which have the champion cards I'm going to open, plus these cards which are challenge cards. So essentially the way to win victory points, it's the first one to get to 5 victory points in this game wins, and the way to win victory points is either by eliminating your opponent's champions or by completing challenges, specific challenges, at the correct timing when you're the active player. Control the destruction area. Destruction area is the red one, as you can see. Now, one more thing that I want to show you. We have these personal boards, and again, this is thick cardboard, as you can see. Okay, this looks very nice. This is matte linen finish cardboard, extremely thick. Yeah, great quality, and very nice if you ask me. I like the fact that it's not square, has this rough feeling, and you should get 4 because this game plays up to 4 players, so 1 for each player. If you're playing the 4-player team-based variant. Extremely thick boards, flat and durable. Okay, this is where you have your champion cards, because they have their portraits depending on the draft of those ones that you select here. But you can see, for example, that here you have the standard actions depending on the core that you expend. You can move and do different things, plan, heal, and deal 1 damage to an adjacent enemy. And these are the cores of magic. Here would be the portraits from your champions, the ones that you select. Look how gorgeous the arena looks. I really like what they have done here. So I'm a bit surrounded by trays and boxes, so I'm going to try to move them. Oh yeah, there you have it. So that's what I mean. That's what I meant when I said if someone is painting, this is going to be a canvas for works of art. I'm looking forward to see what people are doing with their minis. Looks great. Awesome. Okay. So let's quickly open the cards so that we can see first of all the decks. I had a peek in the sneak peek in the art of the cards, and I really like what I've seen so far. Okay, good quality card. And then you have your you see the icon here. This is the icon of your champion, the name of your champion, their health and their defense. And you also have the upgraded side. Or is this the upgraded? One side is a basic, the starting one, and one is the upgraded. I need to check the rules again. So as you can see, this is the back of the cards, and this is the respective action deck of each of those champions. So many to choose from. You have 12 champions with a respective deck. Okay, so I'll briefly go through the art, mainly for you to have a quick look on the art. Action cards, which could be either attack, reaction, or skill. We're going to make a separate how to play video and also a playthrough for the game. Most probably we're going to do 3D spinning video as well for close-up check on the minis. I like the art, very unique, brings the fantasy theme extremely well, I would say. Of course, the best thing about these cards are not just the art, which I love, by the way, but the fact that they give a different feeling to each of those champions. So the possibilities are endless based on which 3 of them you pick up with the respective deck when you make your team before pitting yourself against your opponent. Very, very, very well done. Extremely good quality. Okay, they also have plastic upgrades for the traps. Oh my god. So besides the tokens, you also have the 3D plastic upgrades for the different traps. As you can see here. Okay, these are, yeah, this should be also the cores of magic, I would expect, yeah, together with those. So these are traps, and these are plastic upgrades again for the cores of magic, because each player is going to get 3 cores. That's why we have 4 from each of the types. Again, the types are manipulation, destruction, and creation, and these are the different plastic upgrades. There are also tokens, that you can see here, the yellow, the blue, and the red. These are the traps, and these are the cores of magic. Okay, but I think I would like to use more, I would say, the plastic upgrades. They look better. You can even paint them, I suppose, make them gorgeous. Okay, cool. Right, so this, there you have it. This would go here together with the heroes that you're going to draft. They're going to stay here on your slot. Actually, let me do some kind of basic setup. And you're going to mix the cards from your champions in order to create a common deck. This would be the back of your deck, and this will be your pool of cards from which you draw 5 each time and use them in the round. And you would be able to have here 3 cores of magic. Okay, the system, as I'm saying already numerous times, is very, very simple, but there's a lot of fun to be explored here, because there are a lot of different combinations of the champions. Okay, so a quick check now. We have also this challenge cards. Challenge cards are very, I found it a very clever mechanism, because you have to check them in the respective queue, because they would give you points. They would give you points depending on the slot they are, because the first one gives nothing and then it starts moving. So be aware of the rule they dictate, because if you don't care for them, your opponent might, and they will be a clever source of easy, or at least easier, victory points than defeating your champions. You see? Control the destruction area, so you have to control this red area, or the creation area, or the manipulation area. Control the enemy deployment area, which is across from the corners. Control the enemy deployment area again. At least 2 of your champions are leveled up, so their card is flipped on the level up side. Have a champion adjacent to each statue. That's cool. Have 2 or more champions in trap. This is a very, very clever mechanism, because it's not just about attacking and fighting, it's also about positioning, tactics, and careful use of those cards. So that's a great addition, in my opinion. And they would go off board here, and they would be displayed over this section. Okay, cool. Now quickly let me show you the minis. Unfortunately, I'm not good with names, so this is going to be very, very silent. A quick spin so that you can see the minis, because unless I can see them from here and tell you the name, why not? So this is a Marius. I like this one a lot. Look at the momentum. The cape is on the side, the sword is, you see, there's no bending here. That's great. The clothes and the armor looks nice. Great mini. Okay, so this is the deployment area, you see, for one team, and across is for the other. So they need to start from here, your 3 heroes. Now this one is, I think, yeah, Kilgore. This is another favorite of mine. Looks some kind of like some kind of orc or something. Mechanical orc. or at least he has one mechanical hand, as you can see here, and another one which is non-mechanical. Great mini, really nice detail. And this one, this looks like some kind of a Eastern hero. This is Corvash. The sword is extremely detailed and very unique, and the banners and the armor, good mini. Okay, then I believe this should be a kit. Yeah. Look at the wings, the detail, and I like also their weapons. It's not only this one is actually kind of attacking, flying. You see, it's on the air, just his base that's holding it to the ground. Very, very nice mini. Okay, and here, this one, he looks like some kind of tiger. So he's Zhu Xiao. Yeah. Great mini as well. I think this game really deserves a lot of more hype, because okay, the production is gorgeous. We've seen many games with nice production, but what I found it to be, at least so far, is a very clean system, a very neat system in terms of using the cards to fight with each other around an arena. So this is Goldar. He must be inspired from some kind of dwarf hero, suppose. Gorgeous mini. I would like him on my team. Look at his beard. Yes. And his hand is some kind of connected with an anchor or something. I mean, there's a lot of things to discover here in the minis and in the scouts, because they're not just, they're very, very unique. Of course, they are fantasy minis, but I believe that they draw a lot of inspiration from many things, and that's good for us, because we get a lot of different type of miniatures. Okay, this mini is Guayen, if I'm pronouncing correct. Very nice one as well. This is also some kind of dwarf, I think. He must be Dagron. His hammer is on fire. Wow. Look at the back, the fur. Gorgeous mini as well. I wish I could paint. I hate it now. I have no painting skills. Okay, this one is very impressive as well. This is Wrath. What a great mini. Okay, and the last one over there with the crossbow. Okay, this is Daring. Great mini. I really like their plastic. It's very hard, but also I don't think it has some kind of protection. I don't know, because it doesn't look like fragile to me, at least. Sorry, off camera. Great mini. Okay, and I've left, I think, two more. Yeah. This one, he's a rider, or she's a rider. I don't know. Can't tell. Doesn't matter. This mini is Kolel. Look at that. gorgeous. I may have them painted from someone. Extremely well done. Okay, and this one, the last one, is some kind of mermaid or reptile. I don't know, reptile probably. She's called Sulka. Yeah. Another great mini. Okay, so the base game comes with all these heroes. You only need 3. So for a 2-player game, you're only going to be using 6 out of 12. Not to mention the different combinations that you take in order to play the game. But that's not only that, because I have a lot of different things to show you. First of all, let me start with the Force of Nature expansion. So this box comes with 3 more heroes. That's good. Even more heroes. So let me open it on the side so we can check what's inside. Of course they would add a game trays insert, why not? Great. Okay, these are the components: 21 cards, 3 champion cards, 18 action cards, the decks, okay, one for each champion, and the respective minis. Okay. And they all come in this nice green game trays insert. I don't know why they use different colors. I don't complain, and easily differentiate them. So let's see. This is Nevermore. Okay. These look a bit more dark, I would say, or hostile. Not that the rest they were not hostile, but they remind me of more dark champions. We could have dark champions, why not? Okay, so that's one. This one is Lorelei. Of course, my pronunciation most probably is not correct, but anyway. Great fantasy character. Very nice skull. And the last one is Taze. He's some kind of horse demon. Yes. Great mini, great mini. Okay, so quickly, just to show you the respective decks, and then we have more goodness. There's so many things with this game, and there's been a lot of love thrown in the development. So this is Taze and their cards. If you're wondering which cards belong to which player, which champion, you see here's Taze's icon, the horns, and here on the top corner you see the cards that belong to his action card. And of course each color depicts that it's more targeting the different core of magic in order to Nevermore. Yeah, he's dark indeed. Some kind of spectral champion. Okay, so I'm showing you the French cards, but they're the respective ones. This is a second deck here. I'm not going to open it now to not waste time, with the respective English cards. And the last one should be Lorelei. Yeah, I like her a lot. She's green. Okay, so this was the expansion of Force of Nature. So with this one you get 3 more champions, and from 12 you spike up to 15. Wow. Okay, now next thing I want to show you, I have a player mat here, a travel bag, and some additional add-ons. So first of all, we have the rings for different color rings. For we had before purple and orange. Now we get black and white. So a huge variety. But what I'm more and more impressed, to be honest, is these custom sleeves. Whoa! Because look at the back, they have different type of art. So let's see what we get. These are high quality sleeves for the cards. So let's open them. So I'll show you some samples. Okay. Yeah, look at the back of this one. Very vivid, nice and... Oh. Okay, so now I'm just putting something without... You see, this is going to be your card sleeved, and this is going to be your back. The back of the card. So extremely nice sleeves. Very happy for those. So I'm going to quickly show you how they look like. So this is one. Then we have these cards here. They look very nice as well. Nice. Then we have here those. Oh, this is very nice as well. This burning eye. Great. Then we have those here. These have the general, like the same like the cards. This is the back of the main cards. Okay. And these are some transparent ones. And these ones are, wow, these are great. Look at that. Very, very qualitative sleeves. Okay, and on top of that, we also have the mini sleeves for the challenges, which have the back of the challenge and looking great. Okay, so there you have it. These are the sleeves, but we have more. So what's more, you ask? I don't know how I'm going to do it now, because I'll need to squeeze something. First of all, let me gather the sleeves, because I'll need to shove some things to the side. Okay. And there's one more. Those, I didn't even open that. This is great value. Okay, so I'm going to move the sleeves over there carefully, and then I'm going to show you on the side this nice bag that says on it, what does it say? Felder Berlin. I don't know if you can see there. Felder Berlin on the zipper. So this is a travel bag, so that you can fit your for tournaments and taking your game with you. So let's see. I'm going to show everything. Oh. Okay, this is much smaller than the box, and that's great. So you have a small compartment here, suppose for cards and accessories. It's very qualitative material. Okay, for those who have miniature bags, they know the maker. So, okay, this is a strap for holding it, and then what we have in here is the different system. So let me show you. So there you have it. This is going to look something like that when everything is fitted, and most probably I will put them in and post some pictures for this as well. But sorry, it was the other way around. This protects your minis from cracking, for breaking. This is a great system because you see, you can fit, for example, let me fit the statues so I can show you. this would go here. Look how safe this is here. This would go here. They're custom, so they fit exactly the way they should. And this goes here. Now you can have here tokens and different stuff. And then on top you would put one of those for your decks of cards. Even your cards will be safe. And then that would go here. And then you can have your minis here. Actually, this will go on top to secure everything. So you see, you can fit your minis here. Nice and safe. With bases or without ring bases. So that's a great travel solution, especially for tournaments and taking it with you. Okay, the box is nice, but it's huge, so you need to have convenience. And then you have also this bag, which makes it very easy to take everything with you. Put it here and then close it, and you don't have to fear anything about damaging your game. This is a great product, very qualitative, and it has also the logo on top, so I'm very happy with that. So the last thing I want to show you, and I'm going to conclude this video, because I'll show you all the line of Fantasy Brawl, is this player mat. Yes, there is a player mat and player mat boards for the players. So let's try to put everything on the side a bit so that I can open it and show you how it looks like. Okay. Okay, so this is great quality player mat, and it's stitched. Oh my god, that's great. And let's put this to the side. I mean, the board is gorgeous, but look at that. Look at that. How nice is that? No glare at all. Feels great. Very qualitative. Stitched. And you also have these here as well. The colors are very vivid. I don't know if you can see them on the screen, but the colors are extremely well depicted. You see? Great quality. And also the small ones, the player boards are stitched. Okay, this is an excellent value, if you ask me. So essentially this upgrades your game board experience even more. It feels great. I mean, the board is great, but this looks very vivid as well. And not to mention that when you start playing, how cool is that, really? So there you have it. This concludes unboxing everything from the Super Fantasy Brawl game. I'm going to come back with additional videos for the game. First of all, you're going to have the how to play video, so you explain the rules. It's very simple, but it's very clever and neat game system. Then I'm going to have some 3D spinning video for the miniatures, so we can see them up close, spinning in close detail. And it's going to be also a live playthrough with a session playing the game. So great production, great value, looks awesome. System is robust, clean, neat. So if you like this type of games, I think this is one you should not miss. So there's also the Super Fantasy Brawl Season 2 that's coming with a Kickstarter in March. So of course they're going to offer this the Season 1 as well. But this is tremendous value, great production, and this looks like a wonderful game system as well. So many thanks for watching. Till next time, you are with Epitrapaizoume. Happy gaming and have a great fun playing.